What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as Great Britain. So to pick up where we left off, we attacked the city of Quebec and captured it handily. We are now rebuilding their institutions. Then we're going to continue driving southwest towards Montreal and capture all French provinces north of this river. We're probably going to also build up the Force and Moose factory a bit and potentially push down towards Fort Sault-Ste-Marie. And this army, as it grows, will eventually go up to take York Factory. Then we'll have secured all of, or nearly all of Canada, except for the Inuit nations up here. And then we are also slowly picking our way across the Caribbean. We have this army down here at Paramaribo, which is being fully reinforced. They will march towards Cayenne, take this territory from the French as well. Then we need to start expanding our control over the northeastern United States, as well as down here to the south. And we also want to start building up another army. So let's not recruit anything at the moment. 4 turns till our barracks is done. I might actually keep the barracks in Edinburgh, because I've got a feeling that if we upgrade, some of our units will be turned off, so to speak. Bearskin grenade. Hold on, can I actually... Okay, no, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think if I... Because right now we've got a really large roster, and I want to get some more of them at the moment. So I'm going to keep Edinburgh as a army encampment. Upgrade London, so I can start mixing in... Because ultimately, some of the new units we've got are really quite interesting. I don't want to necessarily lose them. So let's try and recruit a unit of Highland Warriors and a unit of... Not sure. Oakman Earl of Argyll's regiment. Might go in the Lord Admiral's Maritime regiment. Take a bit of time to recruit, but that's okay. We are on 7,500-ish to come in next turn. Some of our trade is being blockaded or raided, likely by the French. I think you... Oh, no. Ship, come back to Portsmouth. We'll expand our strength a bit, then we'll send this squadron out to the Ivory Coast to attack this French fleet here. Try capture the 40 gun rates, cash in the pinnaces. Because I think in terms of our prestige, I think we've got the strongest navy. Got a bit funny at the top. We have 384, which is greater than the Ottomans and the Spanish. Although the Spanish, because we're not at war with them anymore, they might take this as an opportunity to rebuild. Anyway, from a research perspective, we're about to get government by consent, which is going to make people a bit grumpy. But that's not too terrible. Let's hit N10. There comes a French gentleman. Oh, he's going to attack he's duel my spy, who's going to... I'm assuming if you're not very skilled, a gun's probably best. I mean, I would assume that's my rake in the dark coat. Oh dear. Oh good, I thought he was going to blow his own head off. Even at a formal dinner, he's still wearing the mask. Withdraw! Okay, that could have been a lot worse. So keeping the French Atlantic and Channel coast ports blockaded. Oh, don't say the Spanish are going to try again. Otherwise, we'll need to expand our blockade. They may well try. I mean, if they do, it wouldn't be terrible, because it gives us opportunities to land in Florida and Georgia. I do want our naval technology to grow even more. Government by consent, which is good. You've gone to utilitarianism. Might go for division of labour, because it makes people generally happier and means we can build more plantations. Although, we need utilitarianism to build the traditional university, which is also good, so maybe we ought to do that. One more turn till Dundee's done Coke Blast Furnace, and they might go straight onto measuring tools. We'll work that out when the time comes. Magistrate in Newfoundland. Excellent. Build a civilian arquebusier. Garrison St. John's. Got a magistrate. I'd like to build a warehouse there because I think that's quite thematic. But I need reserved foods for that, which we are not doing. We're currently focusing on naval shore facility.
Aye, aye, sir.
So, let's going to ignore. Say there's no spots for me. Send one forward to grab it, and then you men catch up. I'll send us one full rig to not that bothered about. Good. I might build. Both these territories have military barracks or army encampments there, so I'm going to upgrade one of them at least. We'll keep one of them. Curious about you. Don't have any military dockyards I can build. Liagane is meant to be the closest, but I can't build that yet. You're lost in the north, but let's see if you can infiltrate Montreal. Sadly, he was found again. Let's recruit another civilian arquebusier at Quebec. Can you leave the city? You can indeed. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Push towards the military apartments. Reduced recruitment cost isn't bad actually for Quebec, because I am intending on standing up extra forces here, because we do have some interesting opportunities. I might do that now, actually. Let's build a colonial horse. Let's build some matchlock musketeers and a mercenary Great Plains warrior. That's going to be the core of a new army. Here are Rupert's Land. Build a yeomanry. Civilian arquebusiers still aren't bad for engaging native troops. I might send one of them across to Fort Albany just to ensure our supply of trade goods is unhampered. All of our ministers are all very good, so I'm happy to leave them to it. Over Britannia. Good stuff. Mainly it's about reinforcing and continuing the advance. So when this army's done, they're going to push onto Montreal.
Gathering supplies.
Oh no, they're going to go after my ship. Come on, auto-resolve. I've got the experience.
The fleet is lost.
Oh. Try to shoot this guy again, but oh, he got my agent. Where are you going? Hopefully you attack the pirates. I need another military port in the Americas. It's really handy that military ports still provide trade opportunities, but I think you have to tactically put them in territories that might have limited trade good opportunities. Because otherwise, if you've got like a really high producing plantation, can one military port support the export of all those goods? Yes, pirate! No, pirates! Oak blast furnace research, but I'm going to quickly go over here and do
Set
this
sail.
first. Well, actually, first of all, I'm going to
Our nation
give me back
rules the sea.
that Venice.
Orders? We are a fleet, not an army.
Okay, does that count as your movement?
Ship sail on
Awesome.
water, my lord.
Duelist killed. Last. Captain Kidd. Been arrested. Windward Islands are now more civilized. Okay, let's march you forward just to see if I can
Any
force
further
these guys to
orders,
redeploy.
country?
Through a colonial horse. More ships of line. Maybe just the one. 40 gunship of the line. Okay. They've moved down into the city of Montreal itself. Lots of cavalry. We are going to
By the name,
lay siege to them.
they hide behind women's skirts.
Then our Busier garrison the port. Upgrade the army camp in America to a barracks. Colonial militia, colonial light cavalry, colonial dragoons. We can still recruit some of these mercenary plains warriors units, so I'm happy to do that. Oh, I've got a spot. Your magistrate as well. Just income and happiness is really quite good. Then again, the conservatories are good as well. Well, that track is quite handy. I suppose if we're not building university, a magistrate might be better. Rupert's Land. I mean, I'm happy with our army recruitment capabilities at the moment. Send a yeomanry out to see what lies ahead.
Foraging supplies.
Recruit a new yeomanry unit anticipating the loss of that unit. If their force is small, we may infiltrate or push with a small force, but we'll need to find out what's going on there first.
Men, forward.
Garrison the arquebusier, or garrison the arquebusier into the port. Division of labour, preserve food, sea. Don't have seasoning, don't have preserved food, don't have division. Who am I on good terms with? Sweden. God, oh, my research is physiocracy for more. God, that just increases my upkeep. But I'd want that. I'm sure there's going to be a proper reason for it, but give the 13 colonies square formation, flintlock, and canister shot. Sweden and the 13 colonies are our only very friendly unit, or only very friendly relationship. Let's try trade with the Safavids, although I give them the translated dictionary that promotes English culture. I mean, I'm assuming that that will get converted to be their nation. But if I give them a translated dictionary to convert them to the British culture, will this area just become British? You know, these books aren't half bad. I'm going to assume not. Okay, let's...
More orders.
Ah! Garrison of Montreal are sallying. Good, I want to deploy back out of range of their mortars if I can, but 750 is quite big. Let's do this thing. Yeah, I don't want... Considering how fun artillery has been turned in this mod, I don't... I want to find out how fun or not mortars are in a battle that doesn't contain large numbers of troops from both sides. Islanders are trying to beat back the British Grenadiers and it's not working. Jab, jab, jab. You got guns, fire. I think this guy might have been... no, he's been bayoneted, you can see. Not good times for him. Oh my god. What kind of a battlefield is this? Don't think artillery works in any of these positions because the trajectory is really quite flat. But we will be able to just... God. Guess you might go up here and try drag them forward and deploy them. Same as up here, I suppose. But each gun team is going to have a pikeman to defend them, plus a infantry unit and a musketeer unit. Meanwhile, the rest of my line as the enemy pushes, we're going to need to make sure we deploy appropriately. Yeah, I might even want to keep my pikemen in the centre, really. Although, also my units can form square, so as long as some nearby can deploy into square, we should be safe. Yeomanry, arquebusier, pistolier. See, the picture of this one's so bright, it looks like you've got it clicked even when you haven't. Okay, right. General... This is going to take a bloody age for them to get up here. The enemy, that is. They can, so they can flank around and look at the weird ground getting flanned out. They can take these ridge lines. Question is, will they? This is a devastating position for an enemy to have to attack. Not even in range. The range of these things is long. It does mean their mortars are out of range. Don't know if their mortars are actually mobile. One gun team is shooting. Naturally, the first target's going to be Plains Warriors advancing. Maybe pick a different cavalry unit. But let's speed up times, otherwise this is going to take an age. Because these units in these mods move slow anyway. Allier Regiment. Really pretty good. Provincial line. Another unit there. There's their silly French general. I might fold these units in because I don't think they are going to come after us up here. Cavalry's just getting shot to pieces. Particularly if they're going to try and form up in the base of the valley here. Killed 40 cavalry. I remember reading one of the comments about this mod saying artillery's no good, it's inaccurate. I'm like, god damn, this is incredibly dangerous. And granted, all those shots did just miss. But they've done a lot of kills already. Even though they are going wide, I don't know if they're going to actually come up the mountains. I might actually keep cavalry wide. Oh, there we go. There's one cavalry unit routed. Two cavalry units routed, which is excellent when the enemy army is mostly cavalry. In theory, I think I should fire across the valley. I think these guys have a better angle on all this cavalry. I mean, a good hit here will annihilate a lot of troops. See if we can watch it go in. There we go, they've turned the gun. Shells away. Well, wrong hit, but still, that's a lot of forces from one hit. You're being fired upon? No, it's just a... We might be, actually. There we go, I've attacked their guns with my guns. It's convinced them. Send a cavalry unit after me. Well, I'm going to keep speeding up time because this is just going to... If I let this battle happen at the natural pace, we would already be 15 minutes in. Here comes the 19th Regiment of Horse. Charging uphill. They're eager for bad cohesion. We've lost one of our guns. We've got a bit of a defilade from this unit. Kill the handful. Okay, let's stick with the Napoleonic idea that you don't engage enemy units on the field until they're Well, you don't start doing counter battery until their guns are doing more damage to your infantry than you are doing to theirs. 11th Regiment, see you. There you go. Yep, they are advancing right where we want them to. For you chaps, where are my arquebusiers? Pistoliers are likely not to be needed. Okay, start smacking their infantry. They're sending their cavalry forward to try break our line. Entire front rank of that cavalry is just gone. Another gendarmerie unit. We've had plenty of time to reload. A very good unit. Resistance to morale. Can skirmish. Here comes the first native unit on the field. The Cavaliers are against their yeomanry. Pistoliers are going to advance. Yeomanry going to advance as well, just in case the Pistoliers' plan does go awry. Gunners engage this block of men. See if we can get this unit in as well. Bayonet charge. Get these units into the fight. One, damn it. Former. Push my Pistolier down the flank. Oh, the mortar crewmen, there they are. Native troops are falling back. The enemy are falling back as well. Shooting the bejesus out of the troops here. Okay, there we go. They are coming back into the fight. Get ready and engage the warriors. Few kills. A lot more kills as the range is reduced. They're effectively too close. Engaging the irregulars. They've got far too close. Canister shot. Oh no, they're not in range. Right, gonna round shot it against the gendarmerie. Create a wedge. Create another wedge. Both my artillery can effectively cease fire. Arquebusier, go for the gendarmerie. Pistoliers. Go for the enemy heavy cav. With enemy guns, rather. Our cohesion is excellent, their cohesion is bad. Limber up my guns. Yeomanry, smack that militia. Got to work around the flanks. Bring my arquebusier back up here. My pistoliers are going for the enemy guns. There we go. The enemy militia, they're nearly done. Go on, a few more. There we go. Go for that general. He's now exposed. Excellent. We'll turn the enemy flank. The 5th Regiment of Foot are doing a lot of damage to us. There we go. General's forces are quite heavily depleted. Got the enemy general. But then whip around the flanks. This infantry to start to form a line against where the enemy are reinforcing from, or where their troops could go. Would be better, I think. Push forward, man. ceasefire. The 7th Regiment pass. Okay, make ready. Advance dangerously close up the flank. Slaughter the 6th Regiment of foot. Form up, about face. The artillery might lash you with canister shot. Oh! He got lashed first. There we go. Enjoy going back to the city, chaps. It was a really unfortunate engagement for the French. That terrain was just beautiful. All you could do, I guess, was try and force one flank right at the edge to get up on top of the ridge. But then there's no guarantee that if I saw somebody doing that, there's no guarantee you couldn't just redeploy your army quickly enough to get to the top of the right bit of ridge, and then they're screwed either way. So I think it's the sort of tactic what you could do against the AI, because they may not necessarily understand what was happening before it was too late. Whereas for a human player, you'd see that and go, "Oh no, you don't, Buster." The Spanish might be going after the pirates. Well, the Ottomans have retaken Istanbul. Oh, and the Ottomans have taken Vienna and Hungary. The Ottomans are on a roll. Captain Kidd been brought to justice. Oh, he had to be hanged a second time as his body weight made the first rope break. Excellent. Okay, we effectively fought that engagement. All their infantry are gone except for the one unit of foot units.
Undaunted, undefeated.
Demolish the government buildings. We do not need any more military administration. Out of two. So let's get a sloop to cover this crossing. We're not at war with the Iroquois, but we soon probably will be. Low yield mine. Get the army replenished first. Our money maker. Here in this territory, British growth is very big. Okay, let's make you a craft workshop.
Your Majesty.
See, and importantly, do you get ambushed? Still can't see anything yet.
Too much.
Upper Canada is taken. That's pretty good. Clamour for unrest is going down quite quickly. Food shortages, as an example, is probably due to the enormous growth of immigration. Courageous leader, mercenary French gunner, patriotic sword. I was hoping I could force these chaps back to Cayenne if I advanced out of the city. That hasn't happened. Recruiting some colonial horse. I'm going to see if I can... I'm not within range to attack them anyway, but see if I can get into a position where... Ah, they can intercept me. Very well. We are quite significantly outnumbered, so we need to do this carefully. Although we do have artillery, so we may be able to force them to attack into the muzzles of our guns. my yeomanry are going to play a very important role here in smashing the masses of enemy infantry, because if I get into a slugfest with them, they will probably win. Just through sheer saturation. However, that is not a guarantee. We will continue the advance. Okay, so the battlefield extends out to just about some of this high ground here. Interesting. So if I can get my guns up on this high ground, that'd be pretty awesome. My infantry into 2 chunks. Not really bothered about it being militia or regulars. You can finesse any deployment challenges as and when. Any reinforcement alerts? Oh, live, they are right at the back. Maybe not keep my general in a cavalry group, because that sounds like a recipe for disaster. Enemy reinforcements coming in from behind. Very well. The cavalry. If the artillery wants to get up to here. Something like that. Get my guns firing, see how the enemy reacts to that, although we may not have the time to do that. Still, if they're determined to be penned in against the edge of the map, as soon as we break a unit, they're gone instantly. They've not got to run across the map. Lots of enemy cavalry. Okay, let's put one gun. To be honest, actually, if that's their main position, putting my guns up there is not a bad idea. General can chill out with them. Okay, yeah, this could get time pressured. I want to get my guns into the position I want to get them in. Nevertheless, I think it is worth doing. Maybe. The guns are very slow. I don't think there's a better intermediate spot. Who knows? I'll bring you guys back when action is begun. So see you in a second, everyone. Okay, so the action hasn't started per se, however, I think I am compelled to advance. So we do have a partial enemy contingent. I have unlimbered one set of guns just to start shooting, while the other pushes forward to where I want them to be. Yes, I think we need to start engaging some of these chaps soon, so I might elect to push this from this direction. So I can push up against the edge of the map and protect my flank. Part of the ideal, although we are still going to be time pressured, but we've got artillery is firing at the max extent of its range. I don't think it's actually managed to kill anybody yet. Keep my pikes on this flank. So if the cavalry come towards us, hello, they're redeploying. Some of their cavalry's charging out. Make ready. Here a cavalry charge. I want to lure the cavalry in so my pikemen can get them. Form square. Bring Churchill over here. Okay, the enemy cavalry is in. Bring them over, you men. You men are kind of screwed because none of you can form square except for that unit. You men need to push forward and break those colonial pikes. You men run through column. Where are my pikes? Pikes, start clearing them out quickly. Excellent, me to break those colonial pikemen. Keep the square firm. Push across the flank. This is quite a big blip. My pikemen have gone. Groups on the flank crumbling. Not ideal. You men, throw yourself in. Okay, let's get my cav out of there. Hopefully they can recover. The pikemen might come back. There we go. We've come back some here. Go after that gendarmerie. Everybody attack that gendarmerie. can. Position. Okay, these units need to get out of that fight. My general clear. Bayonet charge the arquebusier. Excellent. Try and engage those gunners. Bring the yeomanry back into the fight. Kill that force of gendarmerie. (63 v 50). Got chances here. Yeomanry coming. Oh, colonial pikemen, no. Form up. You men engage the militia. Be on the flank of those men there. Pikemen are back. Come on in. Some chaps come back. There goes that enemy unit. Push forward. Form a pike square. Try fight them. Guns up. Engage that gendarmerie. Form up. Advanced to point blank range. Engage them in the flank. Gunners come over here. Wavering. Cohesion is terrible. Your cohesion is terrible. Excellent. You can upset those colonial militiamen enough. You're back in the fight, but not potentially enough. We need to meet up with the guns. Churchill, bring him back. Excellent, you've broken that unit, so you just push through. set up. General retreat. Keeping them occupied over here. The gendarmerie that broke our flanking forces is being dealt with. Keep the yeomanry on one side, keep yeomanry on the other. Come on, men. We can get within range of the gunners. Protective shield. Arquebusier, colonial militia. The reinforcements still coming in, that's fine. We managed to do a good amount of damage to them. Anybody here still? No, you're gone. Blast them. God, Churchill, get back. Though, they don't want to come and play. Not going to let you off the hook. There's gendarmerie again. Excellent. General at the back. Guns limbered up. Draw line. Not you. Oh, are you just breaking naturally? You are. You deplorable people. Colonial militia. Hit them. Broken, good. Do a lot of damage to them. Forward. Here the colonial militia, the 51st Regiment. The next block of units coming in. I wonder... Oh, I don't know. They must have some still. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't have any reinforcements. Maybe this is it. In which case, yummy yum. Oops, slow-mo. Let's let... You probably don't need to do anything else. Infantry. They keep going this direction, that will be okay, because then we can trap them in a bit of a bottleneck here. Let's experiment what they're doing. If you're just going to sit there, I'm going to trundle my guns up to where I wanted them to be this whole time. They are withdrawing, but I can get my infantry up here. I can pin them in. It does look like they are considering they are using cover intelligently. No, you first charge up, get my yeomanry to hit the militia. Be backed up by colonial matchlock musketeers. I need the charge to go off first so they don't mow down my own men. Okay, it looks like they are using cover for their advantage, which is good. Excellent. We just got my men in, swords drawn, hacking their way through the 32nd Regiment. Okay, I think my guns just have to go up in front of these buildings for them to do anything. Corralling them like sheep. Now that unit broke and ran. Form our line. Keep my cavalry on the flanks, get our guns into a position where they can't hide from. Ready, fire your first shot, then I can do this. Advanced close range. Advancing towards our guns. Good shot into the flank of the militia. Bring Churchill back. Oh, I left the musketeer of the unit line back. Shells bounced. Hit the 8th. I think we're going to break the 37th and the 33rd. Excellent. Everybody except the yeomanry form up. Yeomanry go for the 47th, going to surround and destroy the 34th. Gunners ceasefire. Bring Union Musketeers in to help. The 34th being shot to pieces. Go on, men. Fire! Excellent. The 28th, 47th are broken. Take this unit, get them over here. Surround the 34th. Enemy general killed. There he goes. And there goes the 34th. Woo! A battle that got really dicey. God. That's my Marengo. Holy smokes. That'll teach me to advance ahead of the guns. You know, it could have gone a lot worse. That's for darn sure. Still, a victory is a victory. The enemy forces are hopefully shattered, so we can push on. However, this army is in dire need of investment to be rebuilt. That one unit colonial cavalry we're building will not do. The enemy has lost. Oh, they've got half the force that we have remaining.
Can't do that, General.
March on the city. They don't get much of a garrison at all. I'm going to try and reinforce my troops. However, it's quite a significant expense. Efficiently so. I cancel the workshop up here.
Yes, sir.
To fund the re-equipping of the rest of my army.
Ready and awaiting orders.
And recruit a civilian arquebusier unit. Any extra firepower is greatly appreciated. But looking at the timer, I believe it's time to end the episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for more heroic actions against the French. Cheers, everyone.